Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I wanted to go over the content and assignments for week 3. This week might feel slightly different than previous weeks. You're going to be doing a lot of review. Um, there is going to be the newer content will be related to CBT. I'm sure that many of you have been introduced to this in the past by looking at some of the content in your papers previously. You will be combining learning of psychodynamic theory and cognitive behavior theory. It's my hope that you can identify ways to potentially combine the two theories for treatment in ways that can best meet the needs of your clients. I know for myself, this is my primary way of practicing. I am always utilizing psychodynamic approaches in order to better understand the client and help them to better understand themselves through their history. I do find CBT approaches to be very helpful in order to promote change. There are times that clients will say to me, okay, so I understand I have attachment issues or a troubled past that impacts me still today, but what do I do about it? CBT can empower them and allow them to gain some practical skills towards change. So you can see here that you're choosing 2 articles from this grouping here. This is going to be a lot of review of some of the psychodynamic approaches that you learned in 630. And then you'll be choosing one to read from this grouping. In terms of and this grouping is going to be more of the CBT, the cognitive approaches. In terms of the videos for the week, there's one video by Judith Beck. In addition to the Judith Beck video, you will be required to view videos posted by your classmates, which I will go over in a minute as well. So for the first discussion, you will be reviewing one of these 3 case scenarios. Please then follow these 3 bullet points when providing your initial post. In order to get full credit, you must provide information for all 3. You'll be identifying one article that will pertain to your case that you chose and provide a brief overview of the article, hitting at least 3 key points from that article. You'll then be providing a treatment plan regarding the case using the content of the article. And please provide information of a theoretical model as well as specific techniques. So the theoretical model would describe how you would conceptualize the case, and the techniques would be specifics on what you would do to treat the issue. You can either use information from the psychodynamic-based articles or the CBT articles. Please make sure to provide references and citations in APA format. Also, keep in mind this is a longer post than usual. You will also be required to respond to one classmate who posted about a different case scenario and make sure that it's on a different one. I just wanted to point that out. That is important to note, as points will be taken off if you don't respond to somebody who did a different case. You'll then provide feedback and identify ways that you might find the article they chose helpful in your own practice. Moving on to the second discussion this week, you will be searching the internet for a video or podcast that you feel would be very informative towards your practice. A good starting place for this would be psychotherapy.net, which is the database which most of your required videos have come from. Within your post, you will need to provide a link for your video or podcast and provide a description of why you chose it and specifics of how it might be helpful. You might refer to how you think it could have helped you with a previous client or how you might find it helpful with a specific scenario or diagnosis. As mentioned previously, I think it would be incredibly helpful to view all of your classmates' videos in order to enhance your learning. For your response post, I would just like you to simply comment on one classmate's video and identify ways you might find it helpful within your own practice. So, as usual, initial posts are due by Thursday at 11:59 p.m. and response posts are due by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. In addition, I just wanted to mention to remember that your integrative paper is due at the end of week 4, which is just 2 weeks away. I will make sure to post a separate video describing expectations for the paper, so please watch that video sometime this week. I'm going to try to post it earlier than just the week before. And the other thing to just a quick reminder, if you do find that you will be late with any of the discussions, please make sure to contact me ahead of time so we can discuss an alternate due date. I just need to hear about it beforehand. And as usual, please do not hesitate to reach out with any questions or concerns. And I hope everyone has a great week.